Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ScrapMan bringing you another episode of Tracks the Train Set game. Last time we dove back into the game after a short break and checked out all the new parts and pieces and decorations that they had. And this time I figured we'd actually do like a themed kind of episode where we're gonna build a water world train track set. Because we're able, as you can see, to turn the floor into water, and it's more than just a blue flat floor like I thought it was going to be. If you look closely, you can actually see there are little contours that kind of like emulate waves. I don't know if they're moving. Sometimes they look like they're moving a little bit, but I don't think they are. No, I don't think they are. I think it's just the texture of the actual floor. So yeah, it kind of looks like a water world, and I set the sky to be almost like a yellowish orange sunset, because I figure a blue sky is just gonna blend with the horizon too much. But anyway, I figured what we do in this episode is just make kind of like a flooded world theme where we're gonna have mostly like an open ocean. We'll have the track go in a couple of different directions here and there, and then we'll have little kind of like island communities. Now, the only thing about that is that these blocks, the only thing that we can build solid islands out of that I know of are these blocks. So if we take like a grass block, this is the smallest unit right here. So that's a pretty big island, to be honest. I was hoping that we could make it almost like Raft, where we just have these tiny little islands, tiny little sections. But as far as I know, I don't think that we're going to be able to do that unless I can come up with some other type of solution. Like, can we build like an island out of hedges? Oh, no, we can't put them right. Oh, wait. I think we could change the grid size. How do we change the grid size? Ooh, here we go. We can change the grid size. So then with this, I'm wondering if we could actually build like a kind of like small little island. Okay, so this is kind of looking like an island. The question is, can we put things on top of this? I don't know if this works as a surface that we could actually build on top of or not. So let's get ourselves a small little house here, and we should be able to use our Alt key to go up just by a little bit. Oh, no, just a little bit. Uh-oh. Is it on top or is it? It's floating. I don't want you to float. I want you to be on the little island. All right, so unfortunately, it looks like the grid placement only applies to the horizontal plane. We can't change the vertical grid size because I can only go up like here or down like here. But then this makes me wonder now, if I have it up like here, can I actually fill in that gap right there with some bushes? All right, well, it looks like the bushes are attached to the same grid, so they're also going to be floating. But I think I found a strange solution. You ready for this? We're going to take this tree here, and we're going to put the tree at this corner here. We're going to put it at this corner here. And then we're going to put one on this corner here. And right there. So now we actually have a house on tree stilts. So I think that actually kind of works. So now let's see if we can take a person, just a regular person here, and we will put them. He can go on the bush? Why can he go on the bush, but the bushes can't go on the bush? Oh, I guess they just go on top of whatever surface you're at. Interesting, that's kind of cool. I wish that the bushes and like other objects and the decorations would do that. Huh. All right, well, we're definitely gonna have the train come by here. And this gives us some ideas for some other islands and stuff, but I wish there was like a bigger unit than this hedge. I think this hedge might be the biggest thing. Actually, tunnels, we could probably use tunnels as well. Here, let's do an experiment. We're gonna make another island way over here. And we're gonna try to make this island out of tunnels. And we're gonna hide the tunnels inside of each other, if this even works. Does this work? I can't actually hide them inside of each other like I can the bushes. But this actually kind of works as an island here, don't you think? All right, so it's actually able to move the bridges just a little bit closer to each other, so they're slightly intersecting. So now this could possibly work as another smaller island than those big, giant terrain pieces. And I actually kind of like this. Now let's see, can we put a house on top of these things without any issues? We can do a tall house for, oh, look at that. This is perfect. This is perfect. I actually think medium house would look more natural. We can put two medium houses next to each other. Yes. All right, let's put a couple of people on this island. Uh-oh. It's not letting us put people down here. People cannot exist on top of these things, apparently. What about if I put you right in your house? There we go. We can put people in the house. What if I put somebody... Can I put somebody on the roof? Okay, Trax doesn't like it when people are on the roof, apparently. All right, so we got a couple islands now. Now let's see if we can actually build like an actual island community. And this is where we're going to use the grass block. So let's put this one way over here. And this community is actually going to have a train station. All right, we're actually going to have this train station supported by a giant ocean tree that you have no idea how far down into the ocean this thing goes. Because it looked kind of weird just floating there. So we're actually having it resting on trees because creativity. That's how creativity works. All right, so we can definitely put some pine trees on this island. And we're going to have a small little community. Well, there's going to be like a grocery store. We're going to have a grocery store over here. Whoops, I actually got in the train. We're going to put like the corner grocery store. We're going to have some small houses over on this side. We'll have some benches overlooking the water in front of the trees. Put a table by the grocery store, and well, should we have a lighthouse? No, I don't think a lighthouse will be too much. You know what won't be too much is some mailboxes by the houses. There we go, that looks nice. And we'll put a post office by the train station, and then just a couple of nice lampposts lining the land. They don't really have like streets or walkways on this little island community, do they? And a post office. Oh, post office is big. All right, never mind. You don't have the real estate for a post office. That's what you get for living out in the flooded ocean. But at least you'll know what time it is. That way you can get to the train on time. All right, so now this island community just needs a couple of people around. We'll have somebody getting mail out of their mailbox. We'll have somebody guarding their doorway from all the pesky train station people. They've grown a mind of their own. What are they doing? And you're gonna go to the grocery store. You're gonna be eating at the table. Maybe you're a server. You're a server at the table. Okay, well, we're just gonna let these people just think for themselves, and we'll put a bunch more on this community, and they're all just gonna go to the train station, aren't they? All right, well, we have some people to pick up at least. All right, let's make some more smaller islands and see what we can do with those. Oh, you know what we could do in the true, like, Raft style? We could actually just have, like, random, like, radio towers kind of sticking out of the ocean. Or to be fair, the radio towers kind of, like, had, like, houses and stuff around them. And they had, like, some taller sections as well. There we go. Doesn't it look like one of the outposts? One of the Raft outposts with the communications centers and stuff? Or we find out about Utopia. Maybe we should build Utopia. And now let's just start expanding. We kind of were going in that direction. Let's start expanding behind the train. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the islands first. And then we're just going to build some tracks that get us to those different islands. And then at any point, if we ever want to expand on this world, depending on your guys' feedback, we can always just make some turns off of the tracks and like some intersections and stuff to expand this world with more islands and more different communities. So now I'm thinking, what about another big island like that one, but like a farm island? So go ahead and put another block down like that. And this one is definitely going to have a barn. Oh, this barn takes up the entire thing. We might actually have to expand. We might have to have 2 blocks. There we go. That looks nice. So now I think we can put this barn just a little bit more centered slightly so we can at least access these doors theoretically if we need to. All right, so now outside of this side of the barn is going to be where the animals roam. There we go. So let's put some more horses down, just kind of like minding their own business, doing their thing. And once again, we're gonna have some curious. I don't know if you remember the curious cows from last episode. We're gonna have a couple more curious cows, and then always there's that one cow that just doesn't. He's the misfit. He doesn't really fit with the group. Gonna have a group of pigs doing their thing over here. And then, of course, the bucks. Gonna put a bunch of bucks down. Get the bucks there. Put a nice stack of hay out back. Got a smaller one over here. All right, maybe put like a couple of trees down in various places. Right now, instead of going through a station, we're actually going to go through some stables. So these stables are going to kind of be... This isn't actually the best. This isn't the best thing. You know what? We're going to have it over here. So I'm kind of thinking the staples are going to be partially supported by the land over here. And then we're going to use the tree method, I guess. Should we use pine trees this time? Pine trees are too big. Pine trees are a little bit too big. I think this tree fits well for, like, the land height. So that way we come through, the track will go over here. We could use the stables as kind of like the train station. Train stables. Now we need some farmers. Let's go ahead and get some farmers. We're going to put a couple of farmers in here with the animals. We're going to put a hay farmer by the hay bales there. We're going to have some just farmers looking around and doing their thing by the train track that's going to be over here. We'll even have some farmers out back, even though we're not going to be able to see them. Someone's going to be hanging out by the entrance over here. And I think that's enough farmers for one farm. And the farmers have their lunchtime over there. There we go. So now we have our farm island. I think we could probably put some hedges over here. This place is looking a little bit empty. That's better. That's better. Okay, what should we do next? We have like a single home island. We have like a dual home medium island. We have like the large community over there. We have like the communication, like radio station here. What if we have an emergency services island? So we have the hospital and the police station. We need a fire station. We really need a fire station. I mean, we have a fire hydrant, but we don't have any fire station. Oh, I forgot the tractor. I forgot to put the tractor on the farm. I can't believe I forgot to put the tractor on the farm. We'll put the tractor right there. All right, so now we're gonna need another big one because we got some big buildings to put on another one of these bigger islands. And this is going to go over in this direction. And this is gonna be the emergency services island. So we only have the buildings though. We don't really have like police cars or ambulances as far as I know. All right, so now how big are these buildings? The police station is pretty big. So we're gonna put the police station there, and we are going to put the hospital. Can the hospital fit? Oh, it can. Okay, we'll put the hospital right there. So that actually kind of works pretty well. So the train can go over here. We can actually have it curve over in this direction before continuing on its way to wherever it may go. All right, so we don't really have any other police or hospital themed decorations as far as I know. Oh, traffic cones. Traffic cones are like police and hospital themed. We'll just put a couple out here for whatever reason. Just stay away from that area in particular. And I guess we can put a radio tower behind it so that they can communicate. Oh, actually, can we put a radio? Oh, there's a helipad. Can we put a radio tower on top? Look at that. That totally works. Oh, nope, that's not good. It's sticking through. Hold on. I just got the height wrong, I think. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, look at that. All right, we got communication on top of the police station. We don't even have any policemen or medics. All right, I guess we'll just have to put some more. Well, we'll put some construction. Here we go. We'll put some construction people by these things. They're just hanging around doing their job. Definitely put some bigger pine trees behind it. And you know what? We'll even make this back area a courtyard. All right, I think this is actually looking pretty good. We have our emergency service island with our police station, our hospital, and our little courtyard in the back here with some benches and a fountain and this little table. You know what? And I guess we should probably put some normal people on the island too, not just construction workers, because, you know, normal people got problems that they gotta go to the police station for, and they got problems that they gotta go to the hospital for as well. All right, you know what? I think this is a good start. I think we have a good foundation. Let's go ahead and start actually building our train track and getting it to all these different locations here. All right, here we go. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna curve a little bit to the right here and go right past this guy's house, or these people. We got a couple here. And then after we go past this guy's house, we're actually gonna start making an elevated train. Now, is this the right height for that over there? Or do we need to go up an extra one, do you think? It might be an extra one. Oh, we'll find out when we get there. All right, so let's just go ahead and go straight in this direction. And then we'll start curving. Did I do this right? Oh no, it's too low. It's too low. Go back. So let's go ahead and get down over here. And I think one more. Is that right? No, that goes onto the land. I kind of want the train track to stay over the water as much as it can. So like even when it goes by places like this, except for the fact that it doesn't let us stay in contact with it. You know what? We might be able to put like... No, we're just gonna keep it like that. They have to jump to the track. That's my excuse. They're just gonna have to jump to the track if they want to get onto the train. As it passes by, the train's not even stopping there. There's no train station. All right, so then we got to go this way. Now, is this going to be high enough for this section over here? Gonna go that way, gonna turn a little bit, just add a little bit of fun in there. All right, it looks like we might be at an okay height. Let's find out. Oh, we're not. All right, we're gonna go up into the station. All right, this is looking pretty good. Now we are going on our way to the emergency services. We'll curve a little bit this way first, then go this way. All right, this doesn't seem to fit. Is there... Okay, we might have to make an adjustment here, but it shouldn't be too hard. And we'll have it go around this way as well, because we wanted it to stop in front of the hospital too. You know what? What if it actually goes all the way around back here before it actually curves away? Kind of like that. But before we continue that, I wanted to make one adjustment here. I'm hoping that I can expand this just a little bit. I should be able to with the grid settings, but let's find out. All right, so now it's still over the water. The track is still over the water, but now it just has this extra little boost of land there. All right, let's continue on over to farm. Wow, this is a lot wider of an area than I thought. Look at how long this track is. All right, here we go, over to the farm island. We'll just add a couple of twists and turns in here just to make things more interesting. You know what, let's even go back down to the water a little bit. We're gonna twist around on the water some, get some nice ocean scenic routes going through, and now we're gonna have to head back up to the stables. I hope I lined this up right. Oh, I did. It wasn't looking right at first. All right, we'll come through the stables. All right, it looks like now we got to go past the radio station and then find our way back to the start. All right, we're going back to the water. And just for some reason, we'll have a small little bridge there. I don't know why. I just decided to do that. Creativity, kids. Creativity. All right, here we go. We're going by the radio station. All right, and now back to the starting point we go. All right, and we now have a connected train track that loops all the way around. Now, there's no turns that veer off into different directions with multiple options just yet. But I figure what I'm going to do next is add some support so it doesn't look like these tracks are just floating above the water. And I think the support should work here. Let's actually we're going to leave this because, like, what if a boat wanted to come under the bridge? We wouldn't want to block it, all this ocean area with the track there. But on the taller areas, we could definitely add some of these supports every so often. And then intermittently, we'll just add a couple of these. They're probably not going to be evenly spaced because I'm just kind of trying to go through it a little bit quick, but it should be fine. All right, here we go. We have our train track going all the way through. We got all of our support beams and stuff holding it up above the water. This would be quite the project, I feel like, if this was actually like a real life train track. So let's add some, what do you call them? What are they called? Passenger carriages onto our train here. We'll add a handful of them, I think 4. All right, now let's take a drive around our flooded train world and see how it looks from the conductor's perspective. Now, before we do this, let me know if you're liking this and if you actually want me to continue with this kind of world, because we could probably add some more islands and stuff. Let me know. If that's the case, let me know what you would like to see added into this. I would love to actually make some more optional routes and stuff for us to take turns off of the track in different directions depending on where we go. Add some turntables, maybe even like a tunnel system too. So if that's something that you'd like to see, definitely make sure that you let me know down in the comments and leave a like on this video. And if you're not subscribed, that'd probably be a good idea if you actually want to see future episodes of this. All right, hi neighbors. Okay, so that's our first little island that we go by right at where the train starts. And we can actually put the start of the train anywhere that we wanted to. But look at this. This is actually kind of nice. Out on the ocean on our train. We're going by these people on a lonely little island there. I wonder if they get internet. I wonder if they get internet out here on the ocean. You think they get internet? All right. This would be a relaxing train route. If I was a conductor, I would choose this route here, going over the ocean. And who knows what kind of stuff you'd see on the ocean, too, if you were, like, to look down over the edge. All right, should we stop and pick these people up? I think we should. Oh, stop. Maybe we'll go forward a little bit more. All right, all aboard. Here they come. I have nowhere to drop them off. This is the only train station. Thanks for coming aboard. You're trapped now. Or at least until we circle back here. Maybe it's just a scenic route. Maybe it's kind of like one of those tourist attractions where the train just takes you around around the area. You get to sightsee, and then you arrive right back where you started. Oh, I forgot. We're going. All aboard. Okay, there. I'm a good conductor. I've done this before. All right. Anybody have any injuries? Any emergencies? Anything you need to tell the police about? Oh, just now's your chance. Anybody getting off? No? What? Because there's no train station, there's no platform? Alright, fine, you wimps. Say hi to the construction people. Say bye to the hospital. Oh, I forgot we're going around. Oh, yeah, and then we're circling back. Okay. Alright, here we go. Back over the ocean. And we're heading over to the farm island next. So let's just have a nice relaxing journey over there. Some nice jazzy music in the background. That'd be cool if they had like shadows, like kind of like just animated shadows in the ocean to kind of simulate like whales or dolphins or sharks or fish. I should probably save this too, now that that reminder just popped up on the screen. All right, here we go. Look at all the curious cows. Look at all those curious cows. Everybody say hi to the cows. I guess if I am like a tourist train, I should probably slow down when we get to like areas where there's actually stuff to see. Say hi to the farmers, everybody. All right, we're going through the stables. I feel like those windows are dangerously close to the tracks. Like one of these people just get their face slapped by one of those windows on their way through the stables. Oh, well. All right, here we go. Now, I wish we had like a boat. Imagine putting like a boat underneath here, just passing under the bridge, like a little rowboat or like a little speedboat or motorboat or something. That'd be kind of cool. All right, we're going past the raft-style communication tower. Oh, I should probably slow down for the sightseers. And if you look to the right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the location that ScrapMan and Khan found the hints of utopia in the Raft series. If you have not seen that series, go check out the playlist on his YouTube channel, youtube.com/ScrapMan. All right, on to the next area. And here, ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your right, you'll see Mr. and Mrs. Comfortstone. They're known for strangely building their house atop of 4 tree tips. Very unstable and might fall down at any minute. Everyone get 911 ready on your phones, just in case anything tragic happens to their house while we're here. That way we can call in the helicopter from the police station. Even though it's actually not there, it's just a helipad. Never mind, put your phones away. Alright, and over here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the 2 loneliest people on Earth. Despite living directly next to each other, they never actually talk to each other. It's very depressing. They just sit there on their stoops, staring off into the distance, not even at each other. They're staring at you right now. So, why don't we go on and get out of here before they get annoyed at our presence and perhaps attack. All right, and next stop is home. So we'll go ahead and let you guys. Oh, next stop is home. So we'll go ahead and let you guys back off. I hope you enjoyed this scenic tour of the flooded world that you once knew and loved. We hope to see you next time on the next tour, because there's pretty much literally nothing else to do here other than, yep, this train is literally the only thing you all have. So we'll definitely be seeing you next time. All right, come on, get off. Do I have to back up? Are you guys, what is this? What, you don't want to get off? All right, well, you know what? I'm staying here. Yep, that's it. That just means I'm staying here. That doesn't even mean I'm going. All right, you know what? I'm putting this thing on autopilot. That's what I'm doing. We're going to go full speed. You guys are trapped on the train forever is what's going to happen right now. So we're putting it on autopilot. There we go. Full speed. And now I'm just going to sit back and watch the train go as I outro. Uh-oh. I'm frozen. No, I didn't save. Oh, no. I told you guys I should have saved. Oh, that's sad. Well, I think I have most of the island saved, so we just have to remake the train track. So that's not too much of an issue. But I was literally just about to end the episode and save the track, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Well, the end of the episode is gonna happen, but saving the track is not gonna happen, unfortunately. But let me know if you like this concept. I definitely saved it at some point when I had most of the islands still there, and it wasn't that big of it wasn't too much time that I spent on them anyway, so we could just redo this if you guys want to see it again. If you want to see more tracks, let me know. If you want to see me expand this particular concept, let me know. Otherwise, maybe we can start a new, different kind of world and have like a different concept. I'll look down in the comments and I'll see what you guys want to see. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.